Hello and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Courtney and my channel is all about connecting with crystals, learning about their metaphysical benefits, and really just becoming aware of this unique energy that's available to all of us. So welcome and thank you for joining me. Today's video is all about what crystals I will be working with throughout the year 2021. I'm going to be going into detail as to why I chose each stone or crystal and also give you guys a little bit of information on each one as well. Hopefully this list inspires you to work with possibly the same stones if you feel called to, but I'm really excited and wishing everyone such an abundant 2021. So without further ado, let's dive into today's video. Alrighty guys, so we made it to 2021. We are finally here. I really wanted to take a moment to just really feel into this new energy. So I'm just going to say some things out loud so we can get into this new vibe. I release all outdated belief systems. I let go of any self-judgment or negativity. And I am ready for a brand new start. And I just wanted to seal in that energy with some beautiful Palo Santo. Oh, it smells so good. Hopefully you can feel this great energy through this energetic cord. Okay, so we all know 2020 was a really crazy year. We're not even gonna get into that right now because we are in that fresh newness of 2021. So right off the bat, what I really love about starting out this new year is that we are in the age of Aquarius. So, big technical advancements are coming our way, new systems are gonna be in place. Technology is going to be a big thing going on, from now on. And also just that the whole idea of networking, whether that be in person or online, networking is really big thing. Aquarius is actually an air sign. So a lot of, it's a different energy really that we're coming into right now, which I really, really love. But I also am doing my research with all the astrological, astrologers out there that I like to listen to. And a lot of them all have said the same thing that, just because we're entering in a new year doesn't mean that everything's going to be peaches and cream. We still have some hurdles ahead of us. And, I was really being conscious about that when I was picking some stones and crystals that I really wanted to work with throughout the whole 2021 year. I felt called to work with these 6 crystals / stones, and really these crystals are going to be like my rock steady vibe throughout the year. A lot of them are picked for different reasons. Some of them have, a really good emotional healing aspect. Some have a certain vibration that I want to attract into my life. And, some are just like what I want to be like a totem for me when I'm feeling maybe the opposite way and I need some kind of inspiration. I can always go to this crystal and it'll bring me back to my purpose in a sense. So without further ado, let's jump into this crystals for 2021 list. So the first stone that I'm going to be sharing with you is Peach Moonstone. This has definitely been a favorite that I keep talking about on my channel, but it's honestly just so good. Peach Moonstone is all about new beginnings. It has a really nice, soothing, nurturing energy, and it's associated with the sacral and crown chakras. For me personally, Peach Moonstone is definitely going to act as like a totem throughout 2021. The whole aspect of a fresh new start and, just getting some creativity going. I feel like Peach Moonstone has been there for me the last couple months when I need some help with just starting off new projects. I go into detail in my Moonstone video talking about how I use Peach Moonstone during the moon phases. If you're interested in hearing about that, I'll definitely have that pop up come up right now. But if you are personally looking to work with the moon more in 2021, I definitely suggest getting some Moonstone, any variety really. But for me, for what I'm trying to call in, it's all about like a new chapter in my life, a new fresh start. So Peach Moonstone is definitely going to be by my side throughout the entire year of 2021. Alrighty, so the next crystal on my list is Blue Lace Agate. This is definitely one crystal that I have had wonderful experiences with. Some key words for Blue Lace Agate are communication, clarity, and confidence, and it's associated with that throat chakra. Blue Lace Agate is really well known for helping one communicate one's deepest truth. It enhances communication with inner guides and connection with one's inner wisdom. I chose this stone because as I go into 2021, I really want to make sure that I'm expressing myself to like the max, especially on my channel. I do feel like I do a good job expressing myself on camera, talking with you guys, but I definitely think there's always room for improvement and, me explaining myself even more and expressing myself to the truest form. So that's something I definitely want to work on throughout the year of 2021. Opening up online can be a little bit intimidating and scary at times just because of the fear of, judgment and all that stuff. But I really feel like if you have an open, healthy throat chakra, you just don't really care. You're just being yourself and those things don't bother you. If you've noticed maybe in the past that you aren't expressing yourself to the truest form, I definitely recommend getting some Blue Lace Agate because it really works so well with your throat chakra. Also, this is such like an Aquarius vibe stone, I feel like. It's all about communication and expressing yourself, so it's very Age of Aquarius in my opinion. All right, so the next stone I'm going to be sharing with you guys is actually another agate. I have come to just become so obsessed with green tree agate, also known as dendritic agate. I have a few pieces that I'll show you guys, but they are just so gorgeous. I'll definitely do a close-up of them. Some keywords for green tree agate are growth and wisdom through inner work, and it's associated with all the chakras. Green tree agate aids in seeing oneself with honesty, clarity, and encourages development of one's true self and embodiment of one's highest potential. It encourages remaining centered in times of strife or confusion, bringing stability. It brings you perseverance and the ability to see difficulties as a challenge. This stone can reduce stress in difficult times, promoting a good-natured acceptance of one's circumstances, as well as offering long-term help in improving them. This stone's mantra is really about connecting to your roots as you grow. And I know that 2020 has been such a challenge and it kind of has felt like we've all been on pause. And, moving into 2021, I really feel like if we all really just take our feet, dig them in the soil, really connect those roots into the ground and just stay steady as we grow, really the symbolism of a tree I feel like is going to be so prevalent in 2021, just growing through everything, but having that rock steady, footing is going to keep us grounded. I really do love this stone so much. It is so gorgeous. It looks a lot like moss agate, but there is definitely a lot more white in green tree agate or dendritic agate, whichever one you want to call it. But I've been loving this stone and I really, really feel like you guys would love green tree agate as well. All right, and the next crystal on my list is black tourmaline. So black tourmaline, really the three main elements of black tourmaline are purification, getting rid of negativity, and protection. It really does purify the body and the aura, and it really does help repel negativity, whether that's self-inflicted negativity or outside negativity, and such strong energy with protection. Black tourmaline is all about the root chakra, and I really feel like going into 2021, all of 2021, we all really need to work on our root chakras. With all the twists and turns that 2021 may take us on, I feel like this is a really good like stone that we can really just ground ourselves no matter what comes thrown our way. We can just have our black tourmaline with us and just be like, okay, like not today, like I'm gonna feel better now. You know, it's just kind of like that, almost like instant relief when things kind of come up. Another aspect I really like about black tourmaline in going into 2021 is that black tourmaline is a stone that really helps with EMFs. And you know, since we are going to be involved with more technology as the years go on, you know, what I've noticed really with black tourmaline, what I've been doing is when I'm on my phone for like, you know, a long time, longer than I should be, you know, we're constantly holding our phones in our hands. And what I've been doing recently is I will take this black tourmaline and I will be holding it in my hands like this, and I'll switch it off. I'll do this for about 10 minutes after I'm done touching my phone. You know, I really am holding on to this. I'll put it down, and then I'll kind of notice in my hands, it almost feels like there's like this staticky, prickly feeling going on in my hands. And it makes me feel like, I wonder if, you know, the black tourmaline is absorbing all of those harmful EMFs. It's kind of like a cool hack I've just discovered. And, you know, maybe if you have a chunkier piece of raw black tourmaline, you can try this. But I've definitely noticed a difference. If you want to try a little experiment, let me know if you feel a difference in the comments. I'm kind of interested to see if you do feel a difference. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. But I feel like this is really great with those, you know, Age of Aquarius vibes also. All right, and the next crystal I'm going to be sharing with you guys is another personal favorite of mine, that being Apophyllite. Apophyllite is all about higher consciousness and really working with the light energy. So Apophyllite is all about working with the crown chakra, and it's literally helping us reach that pure light energy, you know, getting into higher consciousness. This stone is really well known for interdimensional travel. You know, meditating with Apophyllite is kind of like the best way to work with it. Scrying is also another popular thing to do with Apophyllite. I think it's actually quite fun to do this with Apophyllite because it's so gorgeous, and there really is so many little details inside the crystal of Apophyllite. So I definitely think this is a good crystal to scry with. I chose this crystal because I really feel like this is the best one to work with when you want to access that light energy. If you're feeling like you're in a low vibration, grabbing some Apophyllite is a really fast way to just get you back up to that higher consciousness of light energy. I have a whole video on Apophyllite. If you want to check that out, I'll definitely link it. And I go more in detail of how this works, how we get into that higher consciousness with Apophyllite. I just had to pick this stone because honestly, it's just so comforting to know, like, no matter what's going on, if you need to get to, you know, a better place, a better state of mind, Apophyllite will 100% take you there. I definitely recommend getting some Apophyllite if you want to raise your vibration very, very quickly. All right, and the last crystal that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today is Aragonite. So Aragonite comes in a lot of different color variations. Right now, I'm only going to be talking about the star cluster Aragonite. Star cluster Aragonite is associated with all the chakras, and the key components are connecting to the natural rhythms of the universe and also getting that deep connection to Mother Earth. Star clusters are powerful allies in healing and balancing of the emotional body. They can assist in maintaining a center of serenity in trying circumstances and in discharging subconsciously held tensions related to past emotional wounds. When those attachments have been cleared from the body and the auric field, Aragonite star clusters can facilitate a real adventure of exploration and receive beneficial information for soul advancement. I personally miss traveling so much. That's one thing, you know, going into 2021, I am super hopeful that I can, you know, travel again. I really do love that sense of connecting with Mother Earth when I'm traveling, when I'm out, you know, road tripping or just being out in nature, hiking, you know, in a different place that I've never been to. And I really felt like the star Aragonite cluster, like, it really just brings me back to that earth energy and, like, you know, really syncing with Mother Earth. This crystal will definitely act as like a totem for me because I know eventually I'll be able to go travel again and, connect back with Mother Earth again soon. But, it is kind of like a waiting game. So this is definitely something that I'm going to keep really close to me to remember, the energy, that earth energy, and just feeling really, really grounded in my body. Another benefit of Aragonite star clusters is that it really does help with stress. If I feel a little stressed out, this crystal definitely reminds me to rest and to give myself self-care. So yeah, if you have any, issues with stress and you need to slow down and really feel really grounded, sync up with the universe, I definitely recommend getting a star cluster Aragonite. Alrighty, so that's it for my crystals for 2021. Thank you for watching. I would really love to know which crystal you feel called to work with out of that list that I just gave. If it's more than one, I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments. I'm just curious to see which ones really stood out to you guys. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, come on and hit that subscribe button. Thank you for joining me. And again, I wish you guys all the most abundant 2021 ever. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you in my next one.